If you've got someone special in your life who loves boxing training, here are 10 gift ideas guaranteed to warm their angry little heart.
Okay, let it be known, I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degree.
We're gonna rank this list from most expensive to least expensive, and I'll link every product I mention here in the description. Kicking the list off at number 10 is a brand new punching bag. Even if your person is doing the majority of their training outside the house at a local gym, it's every boxer's dream to at least have one bag at home so they can sharpen up and drill and practice when they don't feel like leaving the house. Also, what's the point of having these fast hands if you can't have your friends over to show off? Now, when it comes to punching bags, there's a lot of different brands and models, and they all do different things and come at different price points. So that's something you might want to do a little bit more research on. My favorite at-home training tool is the Reflex bag because it's not taking up a lot of space and that moving target is an added challenge. So I'll link them down below. Moving on to number 9, new gloves. Now, if this is your first time kind of looking into all this, the first thing you should know is that there are levels to this shit.
Okay.
So does that mean you need to empty your savings on a pair of gloves for your person? No, but if your person is using a $50 to $75 clunky pair on Amazon, even a slight upgrade makes all the difference in the feel of hitting the bag and training and your protection. These are my favorite pair to train with these days. They're by Hit and Move. For me, they're like the perfect balance of comfort and protection. And the more I use them, the more it feels like they're kind of molding to my hands. So this would be my top recommended glove. I'll link them below. Moving right along. Next up on the list is a pair of boxing shoes. Now, I know a lot of people who are getting into boxing for fitness or doing cardio boxing classes are still wearing their kind of low cut Nike cross trainers. And this is another area where upgrading can make all the difference. Using boxing shoes is going to improve your grip, stability. You're going to have better balance. See, the boxing shoes are specially cut with grooves in the rubber so that you can slide and pivot, specifically designed for boxing training. Now, there's a lot of different shoes out there. Trust me, I've tried them all. Really quick, I'll give you my top 3. Number 1, if you have narrow or flat feet, I really like the Superare boxing shoes. Really nice, clean, vintage look. They're super comfortable, super lightweight, but they are a little bit narrow. Next is for wide feet. I'm actually wearing them right now. These are the Everlast Elite boxing shoes. They just dropped a second version. This is the first version, but if you have wider feet and high arches, Everlast boxing shoes. My number 1 recommended shoe is going to be the JB Elite wrestling shoe. Technically, it's a wrestling shoe, but it serves the same purpose. For me, it's just the best blend of comfort, lightweight, balance, and stability. Next on the list are egg weights. What are these adorable little handheld things, you might be wondering? These are egg weights. Basically, they're for boxers to add resistance when they're shadow boxing. Pop, pop. They are a really great tool for anyone who wants to increase their hand speed. There's only 2 ways to do it: practice throwing punches and add slight resistance, which is what the egg weights are for. And I really like them because you can travel with them. Trust me, you'd be surprised once you start boxing with egg weights just how quickly you start to feel tired and feel it in your arms and shoulders. Next up on the list is a bag to carry your boxing gear. I really like this mesh bag by Title Boxing. Last time I checked, Amazon doesn't carry it anymore, but I found a similar bag by Under Armour, so I'll link that below. Now, I really like the mesh bag because the ventilation is gonna help prevent your gloves and other gear from getting stinky, or at least slow down that process. My friends think I like the mesh because I wanna show off and show everyone that I'm a boxer. In reality, it's probably a combination of both. Okay, next up on the list is, hit myself in the face there, is a jump rope. Now, before they had egg weights and aqua bags and reflex bags and all this fancy stuff, They had heavy bags, trainers, and jump rope. Really great and important for boxers to develop their footwork, their balance, and their coordination. For the modern day boxer, it's a great way to warm up before workouts or just start to get that rhythm and groove going. Next up on the list, boxing t-shirts. Those of us who are passionate about boxing, we want to rep it inside and outside the gym. So these make a great gift to any boxer or boxing enthusiast. What else needs to be said? I mean, come on. Okay, that's much better. Down to the final three. At number 3, resistance bands. Similar to egg weights, this can make a really nice complement to any boxing training routine or boxing workout. It's a debate as old as time. Should boxers be lifting big, heavy weights, or does that bulky muscle obstruct the motion of boxing? I think, to each his own there. For me, I actually prefer these to lifting big, heavy weights when it comes to my strength training. Also something that's super low profile and easy to travel with. Resistance bands make a great complement to any boxing routine. Next on the list are boxing hand wraps. Let's go. Now these might be more of a stocking stuffer, but a practical gift nonetheless. Now these might not be all that exciting, but personally, I'd rather get a pair of these that I know I'm gonna use versus something expensive that Nana gets me that I know I'm never gonna use. Also, I know a lot of people who are getting into boxing for the first time or boxing for fitness, they go for the quick hand wraps that you kind of just throw on like a glove. But at some point, you need to transition to the big boys, the daddy-os, the real hand wraps, because you're gonna get much better protection that's customized to your unique hand and wrist. There's videos all over the place that can show you how to wrap them. Stuff these in your stocking and be happy about it. Last but not least, boxing socks. The boxer socks. Now, Canelo, who I'm now wearing on my shirt, has kind of put these on the map in the last couple years. The reason that I call them boxing socks is because they're specially designed. I don't know all the science behind it, but to circulate blood flow up from the foot through the ankle and up through the calf and leg, which is really cool because anyone who's a longtime boxer or boxing trainer knows that ankle pain, ankle swelling, it's inevitable after long-term training. And these socks really do help facilitate that blood flow and help prevent against ankle injury. So another stocking stuffer that's definitely worth it. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Please consider supporting me as a creator by liking this video. Comment if you have any other questions for me or want personalized recommendations. I want you and the boxer in your life to have the best possible holiday season. And definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel because in addition to dropping fun review lists like this, I also put out complete follow-along boxing workouts every single week. Make sure you don't miss those. And until next time, have a great holiday and I'll see you again real soon.